So I just woke up, meant to do this video last night, but I was tired. Just went to bed. And anyways, I think it's been a while since I've talked about people refusing to issue physical gold. One of the main things I focused on was the COMEX. In the COMEX, I said it would be possible by them changing the rules mid-game, like they love to do, to just declare one day, or no more deliveries. You want silver and gold, you're demanding delivery for the contract? Not anymore. You can only get out via paper, that kind of thing. But where would you see it first before it got to the COMEX? If they could even do that at the COMEX. And they might be able to. But you'd see banks. You'd see large banks, clearinghouses, maybe not clearinghouses, but I guess you possibly could, depending on how they set themselves up. But let me get down to the, cut to the chase. Dutch ABN, it's a large banking institution, to halt physical gold delivery. And it's in, another language, but it's been deciphered by Google translation or whatever. But long story short, according to Zero Hedge, based on a letter to clients over the weekend, which they've got a copy of it, it appears that Dutch mega bank ABN Amro is changing its precious metals custodian rules and, quote, will no longer allow physical delivery of precious metals, specifically in this case gold. And they said, have no fear. They reassuringly added, your account will be settled at the bid or offer price in the market, and you need to do nothing, as, quote, we have your investments in precious metals right here on hand. But you can't get them. You can only close your account out via whatever the bid or ask price is. And they've got a copy of it. Again, it's in another language, Dutch, whatever. Yeah, I guess you could, maybe if you could read German, you might be able to read this as well. But, yeah, the Google Translate, I'll go ahead and give it a shot. But on April 1st, 2013, ABN Amro is changing basically to another custodian for the precious metals gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. This we your investments in precious metals otherwise handle and administer. In this letter you can read more about it. What will change? With the transition to the new custodian will include the following from April 1st, 2013, which is going to change, is what it says. You can have your precious metals in your investment account, but no longer physically extradite them, or physical delivery. Gives your order in precious metals via the GIRO, ABN, AMRO, then the settlement of orders that henceforth is performed at bid prices or at the offer prices prevailing on the market for precious metals, no longer based on the mid price, as it used to. But what it's talking about, again, is you don't get physical delivery. So, as I love to show you, which I don't have any in front of me right now, my physical silver, would this affect me? Even if it happened to every banking institution or financial institution in America that has to do with precious metals, if they turned their switch on right now and said the same thing, our custodian's changing and you can no longer get physical delivery, but you can invest in us through paper, it wouldn't matter. What I would do immediately is take my money out of it, if I did have one, and go buy physical silver from somewhere, coin store, whatever, etc. If I was some investor. I'm not. I'm old JSnip4, who knew about this years in advance, who's been screaming years in advance for everybody to buy precious metals, physical metals that you control, that are in your house, in your safe, etc. This won't affect you at all if you listen to me. I hope there ain't anybody out there playing the paper game, because this is what happens in the middle of nowhere. Little letter gets sent out, oh, by the way, Starting April 1st, you can no longer demand physical delivery of gold. But man, the prices are down. Why would this bank change the rules all of a sudden? I mean, metals are going down in prices, aren't they? I mean, come on. We're back down to $28, $29 silver again. You know, $1,500 and something gold. I mean, man, outlook must not be looking good. Or is there really a physical shortage? Because again, the paper price, the fake price, is set on Wall Street every day through tons and tons of pieces of paper that are backed by no physical gold and silver. It's a writing, it's a accounting number, nothing more. They claim the price today is a claim that X amount of silver exists and it's somewhere stored and we can access it at any time. It's a claim. It doesn't really exist. It's not there. It's pieces of paper that claim it. So if today's prices were even accurate, and they're not, even if they were, based on the paper claim that they claim is out there, that doesn't exist, the price should be way higher than it is now. Again, we all know it's not with the manipulation, but even so, $28, $29, $30 silver manipulated in a market where none of it hardly exists, and they claim it does. Can you imagine where the price will be going over the next few years? It's going to double, it's going to triple, it's going to quadruple easily. So I'm reading this to you to hope some of you out there who need to learn a little lesson, that old Jason at 4 told you this kind of stuff would be coming. And here it is. And this was from basically yesterday. So you're going to hear more. There'll be more places just like this. Oh, we're made some changes to the rules, and we've got a new custodian, whatever it is. You can't get the physical gold and silver. They'll be left with saying, hey, if I want physical gold and silver, I'm going to have to go to the coin shops, the dealers, whether it's AppMax or, you know, JM Bullion or whoever. They're going to have to go there and get it. Like, hey, I can't even call it an investment company. I can't even call an investment firm to get physical gold stored and held for me that I can pull out whenever I want it. Oh, no, you can still do that. Yeah, come into our firm. You can still invest in gold. We have the gold in the warehouse. Oh, okay, good. And I can get the gold when I want? No, we don't allow anyone to get the gold. But you have a paper claim on gold that we have a claim on in a warehouse that doesn't exist. How's that sound? No. So this is proof there's a gold and silver shortage, and this is proof that those of you who ain't stacking physical are going to be in the worst shape ever when this goes down, because all it takes is for them to slam the price of gold and silver down one last time, I mean heavy duty, to cause all these places to go bankrupt, up where the SLV, the GLD, were due to our terms and conditions, you know, our which I've read a long time ago, word for word, in one of my videos. It claims right there they can do basically anything. They can shut the SLV down. They can sell off all the gold and silver that they claim they had for market conditions, you know, being bad, and nothing you can do. They'll send you a little check in the mail with what's remaining of your investment. Have a nice day. And they haven't done that. And we all know they don't have the gold and silver. So if they don't have the gold and silver, to me it seems like they still need to do that. So to me, it seems like they still need to slam the price one last time so that they can close that turd out. And when you see that happen, if that happens, you know, if it happens, that will be the day you better stock up like you've never stocked up on gold and silver before in your life. Because the price is going to go and do a moonshot shortly after. And there's going to be a lot of pissed off investors saying, hey, GLD, SLV, what the F, man? You freaking sold all of our contracts out. Gave us paper dollars, you know, a few paper dollars based off of what we invested in, and then shortly after that, the price skyrockets. Well, we didn't know, you know, I had to make a decision as the CEO, you know, you're gonna have that crap. You're gonna see him jump off a building, kill himself, that kind of thing. So, anyways, if you ain't holding physical, you ain't holding nothing, plain and simple.